Hello everyone, welcome to day 7th of my Lead Code challenge, and today's question is delete operations for two strings. The question says we are given two strings s1 and s2 and we need to return the minimum number of operations that are needed to make s1 equals to s2. In each operation you can exactly delete one character from either of the strings. So without much ado, let's look at the presentation that I have created for this and let's get started. And let me just take a pen here. Delete operations for two strings, LeetCode 583, and this is a very famous dynamic programming problem often asked in interviews. So listen to this solution and the approach very carefully. The problem is a modification of longest common subsequence, and let's understand why I am saying this. Let's assume that the string 1 is C, string 2 is eat, and what we are going to do, we'll find the longest common subsequence of these two strings. And kindly note that I am highlighting on subsequence, not substring. What would be the longest common subsequence in this case? It would be E and A. Had it been the first string as S1 equals to Seba and the second string as eat, the longest common subsequence would have been EA itself, because we are interested in subsequence, not substring. And once we have that value, we'll use the formula, that is minimum deletions required equals to length of string 1 plus length of string 2 minus length of longest common subsequence. So let's put this information in this formula. What is the length of S1? It's 3. What is the length of S2? It's again 3 minus 2 into length of longest common subsequence, which in this case is EA2. So 3 plus 3 is 6 minus 2 into 2 is 4. That gives us 6 minus 4 is 2. The answer becomes 2. Similarly, let's assume that the first string would have been Seba and second string would have been eat. Then we would have applied the same formula and calculated the answer. In that case, Seba is of length 4, eat is of length 3, 4 plus 3 is 7, minus 2 into 2, because the longest common subsequence is still EA, and the answer turns out to be 3. So 4 plus 3 minus 2 into 2, and 7 minus 4 is 3. The answer turns out to be 3. So let's understand how we will calculate longest common subsequence using dynamic programming. So hypothetically, let's assume that the string 1 that is given to us is nth time any character followed by A, and S2 is nth time any character, X signifies any random character followed by A. And in this case, the last character of both the strings happens to be equal. That is into consideration. So what would be the length of longest common subsequence at L1 of S1 and L2 of S2 equals to 1 plus longest common subsequence of S1, and this time we'll reduce the pointer, the length, by 1 of S1, and similarly of S2 by 1, because these two characters have been acknowledged as equal, and we are only interested in finding out the longest common subsequence of the remaining portion of the strings, which would be highlighted by L1 minus 1 and L2 minus 1. So I hope you understood. For the equality case, the formula is something like this: LIS of S1 L1 and S2 L2 equals to 1 plus LIS of S1 L1 minus 1 comma L2 S2 minus 1 L2 minus 1. And let's try and understand for the inequality case, which is also very simple. Let's assume we are given S1 as any number of characters followed by A and S2 as any number of characters followed by B, and in this case the last character happens to be unequal. Then the LIS of S1 L1 and S2 L2 equals to, you remove one character once from S1 and you calculate the LIS of the remaining substring followed by S2 L2, And in the other case, you'll do the reversal. You'll assume that the S1 string remains intact, x, 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 a, while S2, from S2 you remove one character, something like x, 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 and this time you removed b from it. So you calculate the longest common subsequence of these two strings, and you calculate the longest common subsequence of the reversal case where you remove one character from S1, x, 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 and this time in S2 we have x, 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 b, and out of these two cases, what is the longest common subsequence? That is the answer. So let's understand the dynamic programming approach for this. Using the recursive equations that I mentioned in the previous slide, I have created a dynamic programming formulas here. This is the equality case when S1 at the ith index happens to be equal to S2 at the jth index. So that means both the characters are equal. In that case, dp of I comma j, which signifies the LIS of I comma j, is equal to 1 plus LIS of I minus 1 j minus 1. Otherwise, for the inequality case, we'll go for LIS of I comma j equals to maths.max LIS of I minus 1 comma j comma LIS of I comma j minus 1. I hope this equation is clear to you, and we'll be using this equation to build our dynamic programming table. So I've signified the S1 equation as columns and S2 equation as rows, and the first base case is the first string is empty, and we gradually take into consideration each character as the length increases. So this is a base case where the S2 is empty, so each element in the first row is empty, and for the first column, when S1 is empty, each entry in the first column is 0. So let's build the remaining table. So the first character in S2 is E, and the first character in S1 is S. Is this equality still matching? The equality doesn't match. The equality condition doesn't hold true for E and S. So what we'll look at, max of these two values. The max of these two values is 0. I minus 1 j and j I comma j minus 1. So this signifies I comma j minus 1, and this signifies I minus 1 j. So maximum of these two values is 0. So we'll make it 0. So let's move on to the next iteration. This time this remains the same, E remains the same, and we increment the value of j, and this is an equality condition. Since it's an equality condition, we'll look at this value, diagonally up value, I minus 1 j minus 1. The answer would become 1 plus 0, which is 1. 1 plus 0 is 1, so the value here becomes 1. Let's move on to the next iteration. We have E and A this time, and there is no matching condition. So what we'll look at, immediately up value and immediately sideways value. So the maximum of these two values is the answer, and this, in this case, it would be 1, which actually makes sense. So here in this case you are considering S2 as E and S1 as S, E and A, C. So the longest common subsequence is of length 1, which is E. So let's move on to the next iteration of I. Here we have E, A into consideration, and the S1 string is S. So is there a matching character case? There is no such matching case because E is not equal to S. So what we'll look at, the immediate up value and the sideways value, the maximum of these two is the answer, which is 0. So let's move on for the next iteration. We have A and E. It's still a non-unmatching case. What we'll look at, immediately up and sideways values, and the maximum of these two is 1. So we'll fill in 1 here. So let's move for the next iteration. We have A and A here. and the two strings into consideration is EA comma SEA. So EA comma SEA, which is C. So this time it's an equality case because A matches with A, and what we look at 1 plus diagonally up value, which is 1. So 1 plus 1 is 1. The answer becomes 2. So this value becomes 2. Let's move on for the next iteration, and this time we have T. T doesn't match with S. So what we'll do, we'll look at diagonally up and sideways values. The maximum of these two is 0. The answer becomes 0. Let's move on to the next iteration. We have T and E, still an unequal case. Maximum of these two values, up and sideways. 0, maximum of 0 and 1 is 1. So we'll get 1 here. And in the end, T is still not equal to A. We'll look at the upwards and sideways values, which is maximum of 2 comma 1. The answer becomes 2. Max of 1 comma 2 is 2. And this is the length of longest common subsequence that we have found out using the dynamic programming approach. Since you know the length now, you can use the formula that I mentioned in the second slide to find your minimum deletion count. So without much ado, let's look at the coding part. And the time complexity of this approach is order of n into n, and the space complexity would be the same because we are creating the DP table and storing the result in a table there. So let's move on to the coding part. So the first thing that I'm going to do is to find out the length of longest common subsequence and get length of longest common subsequence, and I'll pass word 1 comma word 2 there. And once I have that length, let's use the formula word 1 dot length plus word 2 dot length minus 2 into len LCS, which is pretty straightforward, and the problem reduces to finding the length of longest common subsequence. So let's write that up. Private integer get lis string s1 comma string s2, and let's create a DP array, 2D DP array, and the length of the dimensions of this DP array would be s1 dot length plus 1 and s2 dot length plus 1 extra for the base cases where we are considering empty strings. And let's start the iteration. Iterating over s1, iterating over s2, j++, and let's write the formula. If s1 dot char at I minus 1 equals to s2 dot char at I minus j minus 1, if there's an equality case, dp of I comma j equals to 1 plus dp of I minus 1 j minus 1. Otherwise, let's write it for the inequality case. dp of I comma j equals to maths dot max dp of I minus 1 j comma dp of I j minus 1. And once we have done that, we'll simply return dp of s1 dot length comma s2 dot length as the length of longest common subsequence. So let's try this up. I did a very silly mistake. I selected C++ and wrote the code in Java, and it took some time to rectify that. I've updated it to Java, and let's now try this up. Accepted. Awesome. And the time complexity of this approach is order of n into m, where n and n signifies the length of word 1 and word 2, and similarly the space complexity is the same. because we are using an array for calculating the length of longest common subsequence out of the two strings. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel.